Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode of An Apple a Day. Today, Dr. Fluff and I are going to be trying out the Red Delicious apple. The Red Delicious apple is probably the most well-known apple of all time. When you picture an apple, you're probably picturing a Red Delicious. It was originally grown in 1880 in Iowa and started from a chance seedling, which we kind of learned about with the Granny Smith, that it was not purposely developed to be this exact apple, but it came out to be this apple. And from 1968 to 2018, it was the most produced apple of all. Here's a close-up of the apple. You can see it's a beautiful red color. This one is pretty small, and it is covered in those little white dots that we now know are called lenticels. So what am I supposed to be tasting with this apple? Well, this apple's taste profile is pretty well known, infamous and famous at the same time. It is supposed to be sweet. It is finely textured, kind of on that infamous side. Sometimes they can be known to be sort of soft, and they do brown easily once they're cut. But I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to see if this thing surprises me. So I'm going to take my first bite. Here we go. All right, I'm going to take this in, cut it up. We'll come back out, give some to Dr. Fluff, and I'll let you know what we think. All right, so we are back with our cut up Red Delicious apple. And I got to say, it's probably better than you think. It's very sweet. It is a simple flavor. It doesn't have a lot of complexity, but it's nice and juicy. The texture on this one is actually pretty good. I'm not noticing that finely textured that converge into mealy kind of texture. But maybe that's because this one is relatively fresh still. I've definitely had them before where they're not this good. So maybe if you're going to buy a Red Delicious apple, try to get it pretty fresh. I will say the skin on this one is kind of thick, but that's not really bothering me. The first bite was easy enough. So would I buy this apple again? I'd have to say yes. Before tasting this apple, maybe I thought I was a little too good for the Red Delicious apple. But maybe the Red Delicious apple is good enough for me. It's inexpensive. It's a very cute size. It's very small. You put it in your pocket, I guess, if you had a jacket or something like that. And yeah, I really liked it. I think Dr. Fluff really liked it too. Well, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.